dream of vision. For vision, more fine lace, you can still bring your stuff. Yeah. This big giant's talking New York with a skyline bleeds. Basketball dreams in the football seas. Got a mic in the hand and a vision that feeds. In the fantasy realms where the ghost dog leads. He's a shadow on the court and a phantom on the field. Timberland stomping, truth never concealed. Got my podcast lit, each story revealed. Talk Ryan legends and hoops that appeal.
It's GhostDog's Big Talk. Where I talk big like a giant. Pay attention as I break down the science. Doing football mathematics like an ancient Mayan. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Big Blue Faithful, Giants Nation, Familia. The 53-man roster day has officially official as it can get. Couple notable names here that I've just really has me shaking my head. It just, we gonna get into it though. Before we get into all that though, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe, especially if you feel that vibe. Over here at GhostDog's Big Talk nothing but Giants, Spurs, things that interest me, sports and video game related. Absolutely, man. But let's get right into it, man. You know what it is if you're a Giants fan. You've been paying attention to the X's, spaces, and whatnot. Lord have mercy, man. Right away, man, first thing that jumps out to me is Tommy DeVito. Now, this is a common sense one to, we all anticipated this happening. The young man, he just seems to be the odd man out. Obviously, he, has some great memories here, made some dope plays and moments where, we was looking for anything positive to just latch onto and just carry us through that abysmal season way back when in 2023. That one Green Bay game sticks out in particular, man. Just absolutely balled out in this last preseason game as well. However, New Jack City Dart is the future. Russell Wilson is the starter. Jameis Winston the backup. So obviously Tommy Cutlets was going to be the odd man out. That being the case, don't be surprised if he doesn't clear waivers. Because I said in another video, you can catch that over here on my channel a couple days ago, man. I said it, man, straight up and down. I don't think he clears the waivers. He's proved himself capable of being a reliable backup. And, he's earned his worth. And somebody's going to be paying attention to it, especially teams like maybe like a Saints, a Colts, anybody who's like, in need of a quarterback. Who knows? Maybe even the Steelers. So it's something to look out. I don't think he clears waivers. He might. If he does, practice squad it is. We already all saw that coming. However, couple names here, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't understand what's going on. Dante Miller, a.k.a. Turbo Miller. What are they doing? He is not going to clear waivers. He is gone. Somebody's going to snatch him up. And for the Lolo, okay? It is bugged out. Why is Eric Gray here? And I understand Devin Singletary, obviously for the nepotistic reasons, right? There should be no reason why Eric Gray is still on this team. They put him on the IR. It's crazy. And you cut Turbo Miller for that? Just don't makes no sense, man. A lot of people might want to downplay his performance in the preseason. Look, he showed that he's worthy of at least holding that number 3 spot over a couple names on this team. So I don't get it. I really don't understand. And he's not the only one, man. Another one that sticks out to me, Elijah Chapman. Listen, if he clears waivers, it'll be a miracle because he might get a full-time spot as a fullback. That's how good he was doing for me, in my opinion, during his preseason performance. So another name, I just don't understand it. I absolutely expected Elijah Chapman to make this team along with the Turbo Miller. Just got me scratching my head right now, man. It's just bugged out to me. I just do not understand what's going on. Especially because we need the depth. We lack so much of it on that tackle, defensive line tackle spot. So, he was getting busy. Again, who's going to take that spot over him? Maybe DJ Davison, Jordan Riley, but I just scratching my head, man. Got me scratching my head. Another name here, absolutely a hat trick over here. As far as I'm concerned, Joe Shane is pulling along with the coaching staff. Gh0stdog's, put up numbers in this preseason from any quarterback who was throwing him the ball. And I get it. Belly, they drafted him and all that, but Belly hasn't been doing anything at all. Outside of that rookie year, what is notable from him? And Theo Johnson is going on in his second year, so it wouldn't be fair to him. The odd man out for me was Belly and Manhurts. Unless they went into the season with 4 tight ends, because Fedoni's absolutely staying here. So, I don't know, man. The Gh0stdog's definitely, again, just got me just going, huh? Just makes no sense. Another one here is Lil Jordan Humphrey. Now, the wide receiver position, obviously, it was just overflowing as far as potentials. However, I'll even throw a name out that, I'm starting to think that he's not even worth keeping here is Jalen Hyatt. Humphreys was doing things, along with a Bo Collins, along with a Montrell Washington, who's not here anymore as well. You know what I'm saying? Hyatt, what did he do besides that 1 touchdown catch? I think there's enough of a conversation for us to have where maybe one of those dudes was, worthy of the Hyatt position and Hyatt getting cut or even traded away for something. There's absolutely room for that conversation at this point. It's just weird, man. It's just all up and down weird. And then, another name here that sticks out to me, Timon Fox. Thank God he's gone. No disrespect to that man. Peace be the journey and all that stuff. But I just, he's been sticking around for a while. Thank God somebody else stepped up and being able to snatch that spot because he just wasn't good for a depth piece for me. He's been like a camp body for God knows how long. So there's that. Man, it's just these names, man. None of these guys I feel like are going to clear waivers. Those 3 in particular. Dante Miller, Gh0stdog's, and Elijah Chapman. Those guys are diamonds in the rough that what are they seeing that we're not? Because we saw what we saw on the field. Maybe they are seeing something in the practice field during, their practice runs and all that we're not. I'm not a coach. I get that. I'm a fan. But I am seeing what I'm seeing, and I can't help but comment on it. Like, this don't even make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? At all. And yeah, just these are these names that I feel like if they get swooped up by like a division rival, we are just going to be in a world of hurt. Let the Cowboys snatch up a Dante Miller. Watch what he'll do with that offensive line over there. Let Elijah Chapman get snatched up by the Eagles. And watch what he does next to Jalen Carter over there. Okay? Watch a Gh0stdog's get snatched up by maybe like the Commanders or even the Cowboys to back up Ertz and Ferguson respectively. Or even Goddard over there in Philly. So, look, man. It just seems to me as a Giants fan, with this organization, it's like you see them take a couple steps forward, and by one way or the other, it's like 2 to 3 back. And it's stuff like this, things like this, that just letting it go away, letting talent go for nothing, or for dirt cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's bugged out. Makes no sense. But however, we're going to see, man. We are going to see. But yeah, a couple weeks away. Stay tuned for content in the future over here at GhostDog's Big Talk, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. I will leave a link for that channel in the description. Please help us out. Help you guys get better content. Simple mathematics. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Know what I mean? And if you appreciate the way I spit on this mic, make sure you smash that like. And again, if you're new to the channel, if you feel the vibe, hit the subscribe. But fellow Giants fans, tell me how y'all feel. Am I bugging for thinking that any one of these dudes is just like a pain in the ass, a thorn in our side in the making or waiting in the cut? Look, man, Howie Roseman gets busy. Jerry Jones does things despite the madness that might be going on over there at the Cowboys. And the GM for the Commanders, his name is slipping me right now. He's doing what he needs to do for that division over there too. So Joe Schoen needs to step up his game when it comes to things like this. Hopefully some of these names clear the waivers. But if you ask me, doubt it. That being the case, I'm going to give y'all a big blue salute and peace.
From the shadows of MetLife to Mike's last track, GhostDog repping Big Blue, never looking back. Podcast sales, that's deep in the fog. Gridiron echoes follow the phantom dog. Jersey glows under moonless skies. Fades with the beat, but never truly dies. He barks once loud, a New York anthem blast. That vanishes like stories from podcast past.
This is a Ghost Dog mixtape original.